Hello, this is Brian Casey of the Imaging Wire. We are here at RSNA 2025, and we are here in the booth of Intelerad. We're here with Intelerad President Morris Panner and Pete Srejovic. He is Chief Product and Technology Officer. Gentlemen, thanks for being with us today.
Hey, Brian, it is great to see you. This is a snowy day, but we've got a lot to talk about, so thank you for making the trek.
Wonderful to have the time with you today. Excited to talk about a lot of the amazing things that are happening with our organization right now.
All right, let's get to it. So, Morris, big news from Intelerad. A few weeks before RSNA, you guys agreed to be acquired by GE Healthcare. Can you talk a little bit about that and what it might mean for Intelerad and your customers?
100%. So I can actually only talk about it a little bit. And right before the show, I think everyone saw the news that GE Healthcare entered into an agreement to acquire us. It's going to be subject to the usual regulatory conditions, but we're excited about it. We think it's going to be, provided it all happens as planned, it's going to be a big step forward. There's a lot of opportunity for innovation and for change, and we're excited about it. And then one of my teammates pointed out to me that maybe it's gotten into my head a tiny bit because I am wearing a purple tie.
Oh, look at that. Very
really
nice.
Do on purpose, but there you go.
Subliminal, right?
Subliminal, but that's about all I can say is it's subliminal right now.
Okay. Perfect. Well, other than that, what were some of the big milestones at Intelerad this year?
So this was a real breakthrough year for us. We've spent a lot of time building out our team. Pete and I have had just a really phenomenal time in the last 24 months or so, doing a lot of things that you've heard about in the news in terms of AI, in terms of amping up our products to improve radiologist productivity. You've seen big announcements from us, a dramatic expansion with strategic radiology, which has been really cool, exciting news out of Solutions Health, and then really exciting product announcements around everything from AI to our orchestrator. And I'm really going to give Pete the floor to talk a lot about that because this is not just kind of announcements. This is a lot of deep tech and it's been great to see. It's been great to participate in, and I think our customers are pretty excited.
Very good. So Pete, let's dive into what you guys are showing here at RSNA.
I mean, thankfully we've got an amazing portfolio right now that we're going through, and we're showing the entire portfolio. It all starts with Intelerad. For us, it's been one of the key points of our product integration story, and really starting to see the benefits of that out in the market. Our customers on average report 20 to 30% radiology kind of improvements in end-to-end workflows that they're going through. Excited where we've landed with the PACS at this point, with a kind of fully cloud-based offering out to the market right now, which is really helps customers feel like they're getting a secure and operationally efficient solution. And then there's so much that we've been doing from a partnership perspective with various AI partners, RadPair being one of the big ones that we're showcasing this year in a lot of our customer conversations. But there's a much broader ecosystem in play right there that we're excited about diving into.
All right, very good. Now, Pete mentioned AI, and Morris, there's been a lot of debate about AI. There's going to be a session here at RSNA about kind of your AI nightmares and what are the real risks of AI. What do you see as some of the risks of AI right now in radiology?
Yeah, I think you really make a great point, which is that if you think of our AI journey, where we have really focused has been on the workflow side of that. And one of the reasons for that is when you think about risks in AI implementation and deployment, I think people are talking a lot about what happens when you start relying on a model in the place of a physician's judgment. And that's a tricky thing to do versus orchestrator doing things that help people get rid of the scut work. That's where we see a lot less risk, and we've kind of gravitated towards what we think will help our customers be more productive. Now, that doesn't mean we won't move into a continuing more and more out on the continuum, but I do think the fact that we're debating this right now probably means that people are still trying to figure out how they want to use it. Whereas if you ask them, hey, do you want to help with measurements? Do you want help with prioritization? It's a pretty easy consensus, the rad pair you mentioned, very easy to talk about reporting. Those are things people don't see as that risky, and they see as hugely beneficial.
Yeah. How are you seeing your clients integrating AI into their work right now?
So right now, it's pretty exciting because I think AI shines in ambulatory radiology, because when you are trying to make the most of access, quality, and productivity, that's where AI really hits the nail on the head. So we see we actually have something called the Customer Advisory Board. A lot of people do. Our Customer Advisory Board has within it something called the AI Lab, where what they do is they share best practices around how they are integrating AI into everything from speeding up measurements, speeding up reporting, speeding up prioritization, all the way to making sure that you can get the right workload balance within any given day or any given geography. It's pretty exciting.
Perfect, good. So, Pete, what are you guys excited about for 2026?
I think it's mostly about accelerating innovation. And I look at what we've done over the last 24 months of really kind of bringing this cohesive platform together, whether it's Intelerad, it's PACS, it's the announcement we just made on the IntelliHeart side. All of those components have come together into this unified platform. Now you start combining some of the announcements that we've made. You look at, obviously the announcement within the last 2 weeks with GE Healthcare and what that potentially offers to fuel us with, but some of the partnerships we've got, the Amazon Health Imaging announcement we made recently as well. The pieces have all come together at a point now where we're just chomping at the bit to get released. And I think for us, internally, the teams, the engineering teams, the product teams, they're all just talking about how this pace of innovation and how it's just about to get unleashed. And we're so excited. We're demoing things to customers this week that candidly we didn't even have in our roadmap 12 months ago, because the world has evolved so quickly. And at the rate it's evolving even further, I just can't wait to get started in the new year, because it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, it'll be great to see what happens. Well, Pete Srejovic and Morris Panner of Intelerad, gentlemen, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks, Brian. This was really great to see you, and enjoy the show.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.
This was great.
Signing off, my name is Brian Casey of the Imaging Wire.